Hey, it's Zavdamatos from Joystiq5.flv, and hey, look, Halo Reach. We have footage from the pre-beta release that we captured from an event in Toronto. First thing we're going to look at is customizable armor. And real quick, before we start, I should mention that our gamer tag is Junk in the Trunk for this video. Classy. So, right off the bat, you might notice that Halo Reach's armor is very different from Halo 3. In Halo 3, you can change pieces of armor, and you unlock this by getting achievements and completing certain tasks, completing the story mode, for example, or getting all the achievements. In Halo Reach, it's a little different. You actually can select specific pieces like you could before, except now you can go even deeper and customize those. So you saw we had some different helmets that you can select, and you can put different pieces on them, like cameras and shields, things like that. You basically can purchase these upgrades by using credits that you achieve or that you get from multiplayer. So when you play multiplayer, you get credits, which is sort of like the in-game currency, which can then be transferred to purchase new pieces of armor. You have a couple of default options at first, and things get a little deeper as you go. In the beta, you'll have a few options, but right now they're not showing off everything. Should be noted, though, that when you play the beta, don't be saving up those credits to go buy something great when the game comes out. Everything resets when the beta's over, so spend those points. And Taylor will tell you about that later, because she yelled at us at this press event. Yeah, it was kind of weird. Anyway, here are some emblem choices. The emblem selection screen is very different now. It's a cross section. You're basically putting layers on top of layers, and it works pretty much the same way. You could turn off secondary layers on some of the images. Background images look pretty much the same. I'm sure people in the comments will be able to see if there were any new emblems in here. I thought maybe I saw a new skull, but I could my eyes could have been playing tricks on me. And since emblems are usually a hot topic for people who love the Halos, we go through some of the stuff here, so you can probably spot some cool things that you'll be able to select when the beta comes out. A few notes: this is the pre-beta release, so gameplay you see may look different when you play the beta on May 3rd. Obviously, this text that says pre-beta build and our horrific gamer tag that we were saddled with, that stuff should be gone in the beta that comes out on May 3rd. You won't have to worry about stuff just showing up on your screen while you're trying to kill people in Halo. So after some soul searching and figuring out exactly what I wanted to say, I decided to go with a giant fist punching what I just imagined would be the inside of someone's skull. I thought that screamed Halo, so that's the emblem I selected while I was messing around with these menus. Moving on to colors for the actual armor, a lot of the footage you'll see, my character has like orange partial armor on, orange armor on in one spot, and then this really lime green armor. I don't know what colorblind fool was playing the game before me. It looked terrible, so I started messing around with it a little bit. Went for a basic steel and red combo. We go through some of the colors here, pretty much the same as you've noticed in previous games. There still is no black, although the steel seems a little darker than it usually has in the past. Colors seem a lot richer. One thing that I noticed, and something that I was told when I was at this press event, was that there are more has been put into the detail for a single Spartan in Halo Reach than was put in for a regular soldier in Halo 3. So the character models are really detailed, and you'll notice that the character models do look quite detailed in multiplayer. The environments might leave a little bit to be desired for some people, but the characters do look a lot better in Halo Reach in comparison to Halo 3 and ODST, even though there were some really cool tricks done with the graphics in ODST. So there you go, we have created our very own Spartan warrior. You saw a little preview there of purchasing items using credits. But before we sign up for this video, it was really important that we changed our tag. Someone used junk as their tag before, and although that might be a good descriptive term for how well I played during this press event, as you'll notice, we decided to go with something a little classier. That's going to do it for this video for the pre-beta build of Halo Reach. Don't go anywhere. Come back for more. We have tons of video today, and it's probably all down in the posts. Keep scrolling and keep pressing play because there's tons of it coming from your friends at Joystiq.com.